Education, not deportation! Education, not deportation!
That's what students heard on their way to classes at Texas A&M Kingsville today. We'll hear why they feel like they needed to speak out next. Plus, on the south side this morning, a school bus crash bringing traffic to a halt. We'll bring you the latest. And in Odem, a man was shocked and is in serious condition. We'll show you what the San Patricio County Sheriff had to say on this scary situation. Chris 6 News at 5 starts right now. Well, thank you for joining us. I'm Clara Benitez Cortez. We start tonight with news out of Kingsville, where a small demonstration was held by students at the Texas A&M University of Kingsville against ICE operations in the city today.
Education, not deportation! Education, not deportation!
Organizers of the event say they have been affected by what they have seen in the past months on social media and news regarding the recent ICE raids, especially after last year when ICE was on campus and detained 27 undocumented contractors. The contractors were working on the cleanup and construction of the Student Union building after a fire had broken out. Shortly after those arrests, a bigger protest was held by students and community members.
It is extremely important that we are talking about this because there are students here who are terrified because of the way they look, and they're terrified that they're going to be taken mistakenly.
I mean, we have all seen the devastating videos, and the thing that really hits home for me is all of the children that are being affected by this.
So far, university officials have no comment on today's display. There was also a protest against ICE operations today here in Corpus Christi. Miller High School students left the school early in the afternoon, walking all the way down to the Whataburger on the bay while holding signs and chanting. Stephanie Molina will have the full story on the protests in Kingsville tonight at 6 o'clock. Now, speaking of ICE, federal law enforcement will be scaling down in Minneapolis. Border Czar made the announcement at a press conference today. Take a look.
I have proposed, and President Trump has concurred, that this surge operation conclude. A significant drawdown has already been underway this week and will continue to the next week.
Homan continued by saying that over 4,000 arrests were made in this operation and that some ICE officials will remain in numbers on par for other major cities. Over in Odem, a man is in serious condition after being shocked at a Little League field this morning. Crews were working on a lighting upgrade project when the contractor came into contact with an electrical panel while standing in water. The San Patricio County Sheriff's deputy, who was already in the area, was first on scene and began CPR. An AED was used, allowing him to regain a pulse and begin breathing. He was transported to a local hospital via Halo flight. Sheriff Oscar Rivera says he's proud of his deputy's quick response. A school bus crash happened on SPID this morning. There was fog in the coastal bend at the time, but no word yet on if that is the reason of the crash. 3 vehicles were involved, including a bus transporting Flower Bluff students to Cabinets Field for a track meet. No students were injured in the crash, which is still being investigated at this time. Now, this fog wasn't only on the south side, it spread all over the coastal bend. Here's a look at some of the fog near the New Harbor Bridge early this morning. So the question is, will we be seeing any more fog? Well, let's go ahead and bring in Chief Meteorologist Stephanie Lauber, who joins us. And was it for just yesterday, today?
Well, we might see a little more back in the mix, and a little spoiler alert, I'll show you the view off the coast where we're still seeing some of that haziness now. But I can give you the bird's eye view with some of that cloud coverage. It might be a little faint to see, but on our visible satellite imagery, you can actually catch that fog. Have the wide view for yourself. We'll wait for this loop to go back around, but even as late as the mid-morning hours, some of that fog was still lingering along the coast. Then as the wind picked up, that onshore flow brought in the sea breeze, and that's when all the clouds, the fog, everything cleared out just in time for a sunny afternoon. Not a bad day at all. But if I show you the view in Port Aransas with the Sand Dollar City camera, look along the horizon. This kind of blurriness right here, that's some of that fog and haze that is still out there over the waters. So spoiler alert, some of us will see that fog coming back in fashion for this evening. But over SPID, don't really see any of that. It is windy out there. I'll show you how the wind could change our outlook as we head on into the Valentine's Day weekend coming up.
Steph, thanks. It's been almost a year, and Animal Care Services still doesn't have a permanent director. The position, which pays $200,000 a year, has been vacant since March 2025, and tonight, questions are coming from inside City Hall. District 2 Councilmember Sylvia Campos says she went straight to the city manager to ask why the job is still open. The city has received dozens of resumes, many of them, she says, from high-qualified candidates.
A job that pays $200,000 a year, they can't find one person. I seriously doubt that.
Rescuer Cheryl Martinez, founder of PAAC, People Assisting Animal Control, says that without leadership, the city stays reactive instead of proactive. She says she's seen many of the resumes, and most exceed the city's requirement of 10 years of animal care experience. Critics reached out to the city, which says a national search firm is expected to provide a list of candidates soon. If you're planning to be on the roadways on I-37 tonight, listen up, because the entrance ramp near Nueces Bay Boulevard will be closed tonight. This is only for the southbound lanes and will last from 9 p.m. until 4 a.m. as crews work to install new signage. On Corpus Christi south side, the Everhart construction project is complete and businesses are already seeing the benefits. The 2-year, $30 million project finished a few weeks early, according to the city. Business owners say they've seen a dramatic increase in customers since construction wrapped up. Some report businesses is up 70% in just the last few days.
Just yesterday, we're talking about, what an increase we had seen in foot traffic and just folks coming in even earlier throughout the days.
City officials say while the road is open, final touches are being made over the next few days, and some lanes may intermittently close.
From pickleball to birding, a new project on Padre Island has something for everyone. I'm Drew Bishop at Commodore Park, where big changes are coming soon.
A swing set, a basketball court, and one lonely bench. That's about all you'll find right now at Commodore Park, but that's about to change. City leaders held a groundbreaking on Thursday for an improvement project at the park that will add more amenities to the 12-acre lot.
We're just excited, and I know the people out here on the island are really excited, as well as the people in Corpus, because this is another regional park that we're going to have in our city.
Some highlights of the $3.4 million project include a playground, walking trail, and a bird observation blind for all the warbler watchers.
Birding is very important to not only the city, the island as well. The city being the birdiest city in the United States, we want to continue that.
But a big point of emphasis for Padre Island neighbors, the 4 pickleball courts.
When we first started this project, we had free pickleball lessons, and we did it on a court just exactly like this over on Aquarius, and we had about 40 people come out for the first time. And a lot of those same people that came out that very first time are still playing today.
That's why improvements at this park are so important.
This is what they wanted. They said, hey, we want pickleball courts. We want tennis courts. We want to be mindful of the birding out here, and we want a place to watch them in their natural habitats.
Islanders hope by this fall they'll have more neighbors and even some city leaders out on the new pickleball courts.
When we finally do have the first courts, we're going to have an event out here and have the city council play and have a regular opening.
The improvements on Commodore Park are expected to be complete by November of this year. On Padre Island, I'm your neighborhood news reporter Drew Bishop, Chris 6 News.
Drew, thank you. A mural is bringing color and hope to downtown Corpus Christi. The Downtown Management District unveiled the artwork titled Fly Together on the exterior side entrance of the newly renovated Congressman Solomon Ortiz International Center. The mural by Galveston artist Gabriel Presmack features birds, a bridge, and water representing unity, direction, and the coastal bend. The mural is part of the Downtown Management District's program to transform building facades into vibrant public art. In international news, an Olympic athlete has been disqualified for their helmet. Ukrainian athlete Vladislav Herashkevich wanted to wear a helmet of remembrance showing the athletes who have died during the Russia-Ukrainian war. The IOC says they offered the display to display the helmet, but he chose to wear it. The IOC disqualified him for wearing his helmet, saying it went against their political messaging guidelines. And just a reminder, coming up tonight at 6:30, we'll have Olympic Zone right here on Chris 6. It's hosted by Drew Bishop, who will be breaking down everything that happened at the Olympics today in Milan. Well, FCA US, formerly Chrysler, has put out a do not drive alert for more than 200,000 vehicles. This is due to a recall of an unpaired Takata airbags in Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram vehicles. 6 million of these vehicles have already been repaired. Recalls are free at manufacturer dealerships. A plane built from the ground up. Coming up, the surprising group that built this machine.
You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
Welcome back. Flower Bluff High School unveiled their first plane built entirely by students in their aviation program. The project took nearly 2 years to complete, starting with nothing more than a box of 10,000 ribbons and countless of individual parts. Students tell neighborhood news reporter Jacob Daniels, also a Hornet alum, seeing the finished plane was a full circle moment, but the knowledge they've gained may be even more valuable.
And this class is half building the plane, half all about aviation.
Esta clase se centra en la construcción del avión, la aviación y en aprender todo lo que necesitaré para mi carrera.
The plane can reach up to 18,000 feet and fly up to 125 miles per hour before students and faculty can take it to the skies. The aircraft still needs to see a final inspection by the FAA.
And for the aviators out there, the weather hasn't been too bad, aside from some of the IFR conditions from this fog. But how about the lovey-dovey conditions? I've got a preview of your Valentine's Day forecast ahead. All right, so here's how today shaped up in Corpus Christi, another similar situation where we had a very warm afternoon. This time 10 degrees warmer in the afternoon than we expected, but it's not because we were any cooler. It's because our expectations are on the rise because we're moving through February here. Before your very own eyes, it's February 12th. So if nothing else, this morning's cool temperatures getting down to 57 degrees probably made some of that fog worse across neighborhoods, and this has been something that's really lingered over our coastal waters throughout the day. In fact, there's still a dense fog advisory up the coast, not here locally, but up the coast, because we're just sitting in a very sultry, humid kind of weather pattern. We're enjoying it because when you see February in other parts of the lower 48, looks more like winter, but we are definitely enjoying the spring weather here. We just need those spring showers. We've got the April temperatures, but not the April showers. So that's something I'm hoping we can fix as we head through the next 48 hours or so heading into the weekend, though I don't think it's gonna damper the mood on your Valentine's Day. I think a little bit of rain will go very far, and we'd still have some nice Saturday plans as well. Right now, conditions are looking pretty warm out there. We're hanging out either in the middle to upper 70s or in the lower 80s. In some cases, still holding on to the warmer 80s. 85 degrees actual air temperature right now in Hebronville, 84 in San Diego, 83 for Falfurrias, and out on the coast for today, the coolest temperature shy of 70 degrees. So as temperatures continue to wiggle down as we head into the overnight, that humidity is going to do the opposite. It'll be on the up and up. So you may have noticed a little more wind out there this afternoon. That is actually going to dial back a bit. It won't happen until right as we're approaching the dawn time frame. So that's when I expect the fog to be an issue. All of this to say the fog probably won't be as bad as it was this morning, and it'll be a narrower time frame where it is impacting the morning commute, but you should still be ready for it across the coastal bend. Our humidity is not going to really take a break until a cold front moves through this weekend, and that's where I'm hoping we get some rain from that cold front. But the humidity is going to be back on the rise as our very warm February continues. And here's what I'm thinking that means as we head into our Friday. So going on into the Thursday-Friday time frame, visibility is going to be a bit of an issue here because we're looking at that fog coming in for that morning commute. But look, by 9 o'clock in the morning, we should be done. It shouldn't be as long-lived, and it'll be more patchy, and coverage won't be as much of a widespread problem Thursday night into Friday, or Wednesday into Thursday, like we saw this morning, as it will be Thursday into Friday heading into tomorrow morning. All this to say, once the fog clears up, we're still going to have some clouds around, but pockets of sunshine move in for the afternoon. You'll notice warmer conditions, breezier conditions tomorrow because we're waiting on a cold front to move across the coastal bend. We're timing this more on the Saturday side of things. I think the front won't actually clear the coastal bend until probably Saturday afternoon, but we're hoping to get the rain chances from this as we move on to Saturday morning. So that'll be one round we're keeping an eye on. The clouds will definitely be in place, but hopefully we'll see some showers. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. Valentine's Day, I would target just keeping an eye on the radar. We should be good overall.
Well, teamwork is tough, especially if your job is as stressful as being a police chief. But Sunrise anchors Brian and Michelle Hoffman sat down with two police chiefs who have managed to make a relationship work despite their high-pressure careers.
So there's this saying, right? Don't bring your work home with you. As married co-anchors, we know that that's sometimes easier said than done.
Right, but for one local couple, sharing high-pressure careers has actually strengthened their relationship. Brian and I sat down with two police chiefs who prove love and leadership can go hand in hand.
911, what's your emergency?
The phones don't stop ringing.
One of us may have to leave in the middle of the night.
Emergencies don't check the calendar.
Plans get canceled last minute.
And for police chiefs, work can follow them home.
But for Melissa Perkins, Chief of Police at Texas A&M University Corpus Christi,
and David Perkins, Chief of Police in Aransas Pass, the hardest days are easier to face.
Because they have someone who truly understands what it takes to wear the badge.
I feel like it's a lot easier being married or even dating someone who is in that same type of field.
When you're with someone who is in the same profession, they know the things that you go through. So when I get home and I've had a bad day, I can bounce it off of her.
Together, they have more than 6 decades of law enforcement experience, but before the titles and before the promotions,
they were just two people waiting for fate.
How'd you guys meet?
We met through a mutual friend that's involved with law enforcement also. We just liked his personality. We had a lot to talk about, of course.
I saw her and I'm like, yeah, let's see how this happens. And it turned out great.
They've been married since May 18th of 2019.
Together, they have 7 children and 4 grandchildren.
We are blended marriage.
And while they may be chiefs at work, at home, it's a different story.
There's no chiefs in the living room. You know, when we're at home, we're Melissa and David, we're grandma and grandpa.
A typical couple in love, just like any of us.
I think the biggest decision we make at home is what's for dinner.
But once the uniforms go on, the weight of leadership follows them out the door. Risks come with them.
It weighs on you. Your best friend, someone you're going to spend the rest of your life with, is out there doing this.
But that worry is grounded in trust.
She knows what she's doing, and she knows how to protect herself.
They trust each other, their teams, and the mission they share.
There's also the understanding that this is what we chose to do. We both love it very much.
She's got good troops with her, and you got to put it in God's hands.
For Melissa and David, the badge is only a part of who they are.
And they hope that their story reminds everyone that behind the uniform, there's a human being.
We go through the same life challenges and experiences and emotions as everyone else does. And we celebrate our wins, we accept our losses, and when we make mistakes, we work hard to correct them. So we're just all out here doing the best we can like everybody else.
Covering this love story, Brian Hoffman
and Michelle Hoffman, Chris 6 News.
Well, because we're celebrating love just before Valentine's Day, we asked you to share photos of someone special in your life on our Facebook page. We had hundreds sent in, so for now, we're highlighting military and first responder couples from our neighborhoods. You can find their love stories on our website, christv.com. If you want you and your sweetheart featured on Chris 6 before Valentine's Day, you can send us a message on Facebook. And speaking of Valentine's Day, spending is expected to be through the roof this year. The National Retail Federation expects Americans will spend $29 billion this holiday. According to the survey, gifts are averaging out to $200. Those are both record numbers. Candy remains the most popular Valentine's Day gift, followed by flowers, cards, a night out, and jewelry. The Instagram CEO testified in court of the addictiveness of social media yesterday. We'll share what he had to say next.
You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
Testimony in the landmark social media addiction trial in California got underway yesterday. Instagram CEO Odem was asked whether the app hooks young users. Masori acknowledged that problematic use is possible. However, he doesn't believe users can become clinically addicted to Instagram. The luck of the Irish is hitting the Golden Arches next week. St. Patrick's Day season means the return of the popular Shamrock Shake. The minty green fan favorite is set to hit McDonald's restaurants Tuesday. It's been a staple this time of year since 1970. Also returning is the Oreo Shamrock McFlurry, which debuted in 2020. Mickey D's hasn't said how long it will serve the desserts, but St. Patty's Day is March 17th, so they're unlikely to hang around much time after that. Alrighty.
I love the
Have you ever had
shake.
These Shamrock Shakes? Okay.
The question you should ask me is, have I ever spilled one in my car and regretted it? Yes, yes. Don't spill the Shamrock Shake in your car. No, the year was 2007, and I'm pretty sure if that vehicle is still around, it still smells like it. It's terrible. But it's very tasty if you are careful.
And it's green, right?
Yes, that doesn't make it any better. But hey, you know what? This is the season of chocolates, I hear. So sharing with your loved one, is it hot cocoa or is it refreshing iced latte maybe? I'm not sure. But looking back at the past couple of Valentine's Day, look at 2021. That was a pretty chilly one for us, and even last year was on the cooler side. So I hope you enjoy the warmth. We'll be having it all throughout the next 7 days.
I remember that in 2021. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you here at 6 o'clock.
Bye.